You've been following the Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively thing?
Bro, Blake Lively, talk about ruining your reputation, and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, they fucked up. Ryan's trying to get out of it now. He's trying to get out of the lawsuit, and they're like, you were a key part of this.
This is what you get. You're trying to fucking ruin a guy's livelihood by using the Me Too movement?
Because they were trying to take over the movie.
Yeah.
They were trying to take over the movie and the whole franchise.
Fuck,
the whole thing's crazy.
They're fucked. He posted the receipts. He's like, remember our text exchange? Bah, bah,
how about she told him to come into the dressing room while she was breastfeeding? And then part of the complaint was that he came into the dressing room while I was breastfeeding. They just never thought that anybody was going to come out with the receipts.
Because no one's ever done it, because everyone usually just bows down.
Because everyone's scared.
Yeah.
Because Ryan Reynolds A-list, Blake Lively A-list, like, they're the queens.
Hollywood is cracking at the seams as a scandal bigger than anyone imagined explodes into public view. What began as a film controversy has spiraled into a ruthless legal war, dragging Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Justin Baldoni into a storm of shocking accusations, betrayal, and buried secrets. Blake is battling personal demons.
He goes, Ms. Lively's recent motion to dismiss herself from the self-concocted disaster she initiated is one of the most abhorrent examples of our legal system. We will continue to hold Ms. Lively accountable for her actions of pure malice.
Ryan has disappeared without a trace.
Yeah, I've had anxiety my whole life, really.
And Baldoni's past is unraveling in ways no one saw coming.
Sent a text message. I'm so sorry. Will you forgive me? So much. And I gave it to him. And no amount of I'm sorry's will ever undo it. Hurt people hurt people.
Then came the bombshells with Joe Rogan's explosive take.
You've been following the Justin Baldoni? Yeah, especially a guy like that. It was like known as being like this really sweet, nice guy.
Yep.
Hoover's side change.
By the end of the day today, I'm going to be broke as shit. Thanks, Stephanie. You better be careful because maybe TMZ was right. Maybe I am firing all my employees and retiring. Well, I can't retire now because...
Owens calling out the Hollywood power couple for $100 million and 170 pages of leaked text evidence that could change everything.
You just go, what kind of a monster even goes through with this CRD filing and doesn't include the proper context of these things? Like, he showed me a pornographic video on the phone. Oh, you meant a birth video of his wife?
But just when you think it couldn't get worse, Baldoni's struggles with addiction surface, a mysterious transformation in Hawaii stirs more questions, and new revelations threaten to flip the entire narrative on its head. The deeper we dig, the darker it gets. Stay with us, as this is only the beginning. On March 23rd, 2025, Joe Rogan weighed in on the ongoing legal battle between Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Justin Baldoni during an episode of his podcast.
You've been following the Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively thing?
Bro, Blake Lively, talk about ruining your reputation, and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
This is what you get, though. This is what you get. You're trying to fucking ruin a guy's livelihood by using the Me Too movement.
Because they were trying to take over the movie.
Yeah.
They were trying to take over the movie and the whole franchise. He owned the franchise.
The Joe Rogan Experience. Rogan made the explosive claim that Lively and Reynolds were attempting to take over the movie and the whole franchise. This bold statement has added fuel to the already raging fire of Hollywood gossip surrounding the dispute. During the podcast, Rogan didn't hold back his opinions on the matter, suggesting that the lawsuit had backfired on the celebrity couple. Yeah, they're fucked up. Ryan's trying to get out of it, and now he's trying to get out of the lawsuit. But you're Reynolds a key part of this, Rogan stated during his conversation with co-host Brendan Schaub. This candid assessment highlights the increasingly precarious position the couple may find themselves in as the legal battle continues to unfold in the public eye.
The whole thing's crazy.
They're fucked.
And he's suing the New York Times, and he's got a great case.
He's going hard in the paint. But that's what it takes.
That's what it takes.
It's like Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
He's like, all right.
Yeah.
He did it for the boys.
Exactly. You got to do it.
You need real motherfuckers to be like, nah, man, I ain't going out like this.
Yeah, especially a guy like that. It was like known as being like this really sweet, nice guy.
Yep.
And then it's like, all right,
dude, he posted the receipts.
He's
like, perhaps most controversially, Rogan directly challenged Lively's allegations regarding an incident where she claimed Baldoni entered her trailer while she was breastfeeding. According to Rogan, text messages revealed that Lively had actually invited Baldoni into the dressing room. How about she told him to come into the dressing room while she was breastfeeding? And part of the complaint was that he came into the dressing room while she was breastfeeding. Like, you literally have the text exchange back and forth.
Real motherfuckers to be like, nah, man, I ain't going out like this.
Yeah, especially a guy like that. It was like known as being like this really sweet, nice guy.
Yep.
And then it's like, all right,
dude, he posted the receipts. He's like, oh, remember our text exchange?
How about she told him to come into the dressing room while she was breastfeeding? And then then part of the complaint was that he came into the dressing room while I was breastfeeding. Like, you literally have a text exchange back and forth.
The podcast host asserted this contradiction, if substantiated, could significantly undermine Lively's claims and credibility in the ongoing legal proceedings. Rogan's co-host Brendan Schaub observed that this public challenge to A-list celebrities is unusual in Hollywood. No one's ever done it because everyone is usually scared, because Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are A-list celebrities.
They just never thought that anybody was going to come out with the receipts.
Because no one's ever done it, because everyone usually just bows down.
Because everyone's scared.
Yeah.
Because Ryan Reynolds A-list, Blake Lively A-list, like, they're the queens.
Schaub remarked during the podcast, this perspective highlights how this case might represent a shift in Hollywood power dynamics, where even established celebrities can face public contradictions to their claims. According to Rogan's analysis, there may be deeper motivations behind the lawsuit than what has been publicly acknowledged. He speculated that Lively and Reynolds had ulterior motives like securing ownership rights to the Colleen Hoover film franchise, which currently belongs to Wayfarer Productions under Justin Baldoni's leadership. This accusation transforms what might have appeared to be a personal dispute into a potential business power play with significant financial implications.
I had a intense year. This morning I sent a text message. I had anxiety.
Why is that?
I haven't talked about this yet, but ending generational cycles. It's a man's issue. And no amount of I'm sorry's will ever undo it. Hurt people hurt people.
You've talked.
I'm so sorry. Will you forgive me?
In the midst of a raging legal storm, Justin Baldoni has emerged with a dramatic new look, where his signature wavy locks are now replaced by a sleek, edgy haircut featuring shaved sides and a polished beard. This transformation unfolded in the picturesque backdrop of Hawaii, where Baldoni was spotted enjoying quality time with his family. As the battle with Blake Lively intensifies, Baldoni's decision to step back from the spotlight has only fueled speculation about his next move. The contrast between his serene family moments in Hawaii and the turmoil of the lawsuit paints a touching picture of spring and personal expression amidst chaos. As the conflict escalates, Justin Baldoni has recently filed yet another lawsuit, this time targeting his former publicist Stephanie Jones. According to reports from March 23, 2025, Baldoni has accused Jones of leaking private text messages that have exacerbated his legal battle with Blake Lively. This new legal action represents the sixth lawsuit connected to the overall case, indicating how the dispute has expanded beyond the original parties to include their professional associates. Brian Friedman, Baldoni's attorney, has made serious allegations about Jones's conduct, claiming she violated client confidentiality in a way that severely damaged Baldoni's reputation. It is undeniable that Stephanie Jones initiated this catastrophic sequence of events by violating the most basic of privacy rights, as well as any remaining trust her clients held, Friedman stated. This accusation suggests that sensitive communications were improperly shared, potentially altering the course of the primary legal battle. Friedman further alleged that Jones deliberately shared messages with Lively's publicist, Leslie Sloan, immediately after being dismissed from Baldoni's production company for what was described as a wrongful behavior. These allegations paint a picture of potential professional retaliation that may have contributed to the escalation of the conflict between the actors. For her part, Jones has denied these accusations and has filed her own countersuit against Baldoni for breach of contract. She maintains that her dismissal was unjustly connected to accusations about a smear campaign against Lively. This additional legal confrontation adds another layer of complexity to an already multifaceted dispute. There's speculation that Baldoni's team might be offering Blake a way out by shifting the blame to a scorned PR exec, Stephanie Jones. Jones's professional conduct has been questioned, with reports suggesting she was increasingly hostile and used unconventional methods, including consulting a psychic to gather information about her employees. This has led to comparisons with a dramatic corporate thriller, where workplace politics and personal vendettas intertwine. The possibility of Blake using this situation to salvage her reputation hinges on her willingness to apologize for her actions. This development adds another layer of complexity to the already tangled web of accusations and counter-accusations in the case. This ongoing legal drama has taken a toll on Blake Lively, transforming her into a comfort food aficionado. It's almost as if she's saying, hey, life is tough, but cookies are tougher. This coping mechanism, while understandable, has led to some unwanted pounds, prompting her to consider drastic measures like Ozempic. But wisely, she's decided against it and probably thinking, no way, I don't want to end up like Sharon Osbourne, skeletal and scary. The thought of risking her health for a quick fix seems daunting, especially when she's seen the potential downsides firsthand. Instead, Lively has opted for the old-fashioned gym routine. It's a sad reality that even Hollywood stars stars face emotional struggles, but hey, at least she's tackling it with humor and a personal trainer. Who needs Ozempic when you have a good sense of humor and a gym membership? This journey back to fitness is unfolding simultaneously with her professional responsibilities as she continues to promote her upcoming film, Another Simple Favor, with co-star Anna Kendrick. It's a testament to her resilience that she can balance personal challenges with professional obligations, all while keeping her sense of humor intact. As she navigates this challenging time, it's clear that Lively is choosing the harder but healthier path. By ditching the quick fixes and embracing traditional methods, she's showing that even in the midst of chaos, there's room for self-care. After all, who wouldn't want to laugh their way through a tough time, especially when there are cookies involved? The ongoing legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni has revealed some disturbing allegations about behavior on the set of It Ends With Us. Lively has accused Baldoni of creating a hostile work environment, including making inappropriate sexual comments and engaging in unwelcome physical advances, which we all know. But new research claims that according to her lawsuit, Baldoni frequently discussed his personal sexual experiences and past struggles with pornography addiction, which made her and other women on set feel uncomfortable. Lively also claims that Baldoni would often make comments about the bodies of women on set, including hers. These allegations include instances where Baldoni allegedly improvised kissing scenes without consent and made Lively feel uneasy with his behavior. The lawsuit further details how Baldoni and producer Jamie Heath allegedly shared intimate details about their personal lives, including discussions about genitalia, which were not only inappropriate, but also part of a broader strategy to silence Lively and others from speaking out about their experiences. But Baldoni has denied these allegations, labeling them as entirely false, outrageous, and deliberately sensational once again. Now, word on the street is that Blake Lively is panicking because Candace Owens has slapped her with a $100 million lawsuit. Apparently, Owens has receipts showing how Lively twisted facts and manipulated deals behind the scenes. Ouch. It's alleged that Blake is being exposed as calculating, controlling, and hell-bent on getting her way, with the online world expressing complete disgust towards her. Some are even calling her the ultimate villain in this whole drama, claiming she owes everyone a huge apology. It suggests that Lively went completely off the rails after a CRD filing, whatever that is, feeling she's being bullied all over again. Drama detectives say she is panicking because Owens is calling out her self-centered behavior. Apparently, Ryan Reynolds' legal strategy has failed, exposing both him and Blake. Ouch again! It's claimed that Blake is now facing a public image in freefall, and her status in the industry is getting destroyed in front of everyone. This paints a picture of her as a queen bee who got slammed by March 2025. The information suggests the real problem began when Justin Baldoni filed a countersuit and Brian Friedman posted 170 pages of texts and evidence online. It's said that when Candace Owens took legal action, Blake reportedly went into a complete meltdown, screaming, crying, and throwing things. All of this drama has led to giant money issues, crushed careers, ruined reputations, and evaporating trust in big names. The video concludes that the audience are soaking up this like the juiciest reality show of the year, but this is all speculation. Finally, Ryan Reynolds, claiming he's trying to disappear from Baldoni's lawsuit and alleging he called Justin Baldoni a harasser, spreading it like it was juicy gossip at a fancy party. Extortion is mentioned again, as this suggests that Ryan threatened to go public with false allegations in order to seize control of a project. But let's not forget about Colleen Hoover. The media portrayed Colleen Hoover's role in the controversy surrounding It Ends With Us as complex and multifaceted. Initially, Hoover was supportive of Blake Lively during the legal disputes involving Justin Baldoni, publicly expressing her admiration for Lively's character. However, as the controversy escalated, Hoover deactivated her Instagram account, sparking speculation about her involvement and the impact of the legal turmoil on her public person. Critics have also scrutinized Hoover's work for its portrayal of domestic violence, with some arguing that her novels normalize abuse and have a potentially negative impact on young readers. The promotional efforts for It Ends With Us were criticized for being tone-deaf, focusing on fashion and cross-promotion rather than the serious themes of the story. Despite these criticisms, Hoover remains a prominent figure in the literary world, with her books continuing to attract a large and dedicated fan base. The public nature of this legal battle has generated significant commentary across social media platforms. On March 25th, 2025, an ex-user shared a clip from Rogan's podcast discussing the lawsuit, which quickly gained traction online. This digital amplification of Rogan's comments demonstrates how third-party perspectives can influence public opinion in high-profile disputes. The case has become particularly notable because, as Schaub pointed out during Rogan's podcast, it's unusual for someone to directly challenge the narrative presented by A-list celebrities like Lively and Reynolds. This dynamic has created significant interest in how the story will continue to unfold, with many social media users speculating about which side is telling the truth. While the legal proceedings continue, Blake Lively is reportedly focusing on her health and upcoming film promotions despite the ongoing stress. The ultimate resolution of this complex web of allegations and countersuits remains uncertain, but the public nature of the dispute ensures that developments will continue to be closely watched by fans and industry observers alike. As this situation demonstrates, even Hollywood's most glamorous couples can find themselves embroiled in complicated legal battles with significant professional and personal consequences. The outcome of this case could potentially influence how similar disputes are handled in the entertainment industry in the future. But to know more, stay tuned with us.